Going off the rails.
What?
Fired ESPN sports commentator, now podcasting ass clown Keith Olbermann crosses the line.
Wow.
Calling out CNN's Scott Jennings, says, "You're next, mother..."
Surprise, motherfucker.
I'm Jazz Berganzo, and this. Calling Olbermann a piece of shit is an insult to shit.
That is true.
But he's still a piece of shit. And it's what's next. What's up, everyone? Jazz Berganzo, what's next? Your daily dose. Hope you guys are feeling good today on this Tuesday. Well, you knew eventually he was going to go off the rails. You knew eventually he was going to cross the line. You knew eventually that he was going to make such an ass out of himself that he's got to go. Hopefully he gets to go. But anyway, who am I talking about? Former ESPN commentator, fired ESPN commentator. Former CNBC commentator, fired CNBC commentator. And now, soy boy, podcasting ass clown, Keith Olberdouche, Keith Olbermann, has just done that. He's crossed the line. He called out CNN's Scott Jennings, who has been an absolute force in conservative media, basically roasting anybody in his wake. He said, "You're next, mother..." Now, we don't know what that means, but we're going to find out. Now, aren't we? This, coming from Breitbart. Keith Olbermann appears to threaten CNN analyst Scott Jennings. "You're next, motherfucker." Former ESPN anchor Keith Olberdouche appears to threaten conservative CNN analyst Scott Jennings on Monday. No, there was no appearing. It was a threat. Olbermann wrote to Scott Jennings on a now deleted post on X, "You're next, motherfucker." But keep mugging to the camera, he said in another deleted post. Scott Jennings shared screenshots of the post and tagged FBI Director Kash Patel. As you can see there, he clearly puts up, "You're next, mother..." Keep mugging to the camera. Now I'm sure Keith will come out and say, "Wait a minute, someone hacked my account. I will never say such things." According to the New York Post, Olbermann was, quote, responding to a tweet from Jennings reacting to ABC reinstating late-night host Jimmy Kimmel after he was pulled off the air for offensive comments in relation to conservative activist Charlie Kirk's assassination. Quote, "Now we get the fascist off real TV. That'll mean your career's next," Jennings sent a tape to Real America's Voice. Olbermann posted in a thread. A possible clarification of what he meant added the post. Olbermann's post comes in less than a week after he suggested conservative activist Charlie Kirk is burning in hell following his assassination. Olbermann, burn in hell, Sinclair, alongside Charlie Kirk. Wow, what a peach. Olbermann has always been a douchebag. He's been an absolute masterful douchebag. But this shit here? No, absolutely fucking not. This shit crosses lines, dude. Now, there is no veil appearance of a threat. There is no maybe it was a threat. This was a flat-out threat to do some type of violence to one Scott Jennings. Now, Scott Jennings has been absolute masterful in his roasting, on CNN. He's the only real reason why any conservative would actually tune in to that dumpster fire. He's got a following. He's getting a bigger following. Of course, I'm sure his following is going up going through the ceiling right now, especially with this comment by Keith Olberdouche. Keith Olbermann's an ass clown. He's a total fool and a buffoon and a moron. If anybody has caught any of his long-winded rants, bloviating, nonsensical bullshit that is his podcast, you getting paid? You a shill? Because that's pretty much the only reason why you would actually watch it. Or for comedic reasons. But this shit crosses lines. This is absolute bullshit. And him tagging FBI Kash Patel, don't know if that's going to get any traction, any movement. Is it going to move any needles? Maybe, maybe not. But to me, if I'm Scott Jennings, I'm hitting Keith Olbermann with both barrels of vocal gasoline content. Yes, verbal gasoline his ass at every single moment. What's Keith going to do? Cry? You know? Being that he lives in his mother's basement? Well, there's always that. And with that being said, I'm Jasper Gonzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share, subscribe to it. Hit the notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. Continue spreading the show. Continue spreading the word about the show. Excuse me. And we'll see you next time. Peace.